Okay, injury update. Everyone will practice in some capacity today, and we'll just see how that goes as we head into the weekend. So after that, time's yours.
How have you seen with Keon, just how have you seen him kind of handle, staying on top of stuff while he's missed some time and getting ready to come back?
Yeah, he's done a nice job. He has. It's just the typical kind of return to play few weeks that he's had, so we'll see where it goes.
Similar for Dalton, too, just like he's missing that time and then getting back into the rhythm of things. Has that gone for him this week specifically?
Yeah, likewise. These guys all go through. It's like you'll get a report on one player from Nate, and it's, hey, this guy's had a setback, or this guy's kind of sore today, or no, this guy actually kind of turned the corner. So it's really day to day on all those guys.
How has Micah Hyde been doing on his scout special teams role? He told us about.
Yeah, I know that's fascinating to watch, and certainly much appreciated. I think it just more than anything, a degree of unselfishness or selflessness in this case is it's a great reminder to all of us.
Saw him working a lot with Cole Bishop during the open portion yesterday. If Taylor is still dealing with some stuff since he's been limited, just how have you seen Cole coming along all season, and what do you see his readiness and what he's soaking in maybe from Micah and from other veterans?
He's done a good job. He really has. I mean, you're seeing some of the fruits of the labor, if you will, on the special teams. He forced a fumble last week, and so you're also seeing that, although you're not seeing it on the game field, you're seeing that on defense as well, in practice at least, that he's really understanding defensively our system and what Joe wants him to do and the technique involved. And then also just from a routine standpoint, how urgent you have to be with your routine as you look to get meaningful playing time.
Dion's latest nod for Walter Payton Man of the Year. He does so many different events in the community. Are there any that kind of, hearing about them stand out to you of just like, oh, I didn't know he would do this?
Yeah, no, I think just the one that stands out is probably the one that happened a few years ago with his, I think it was cornhole tournament, right? That's a different approach, right? But I think creative, and that's Dion. The way his mind works, he's very creative and pretty cerebral in that way.
He makes it such an important part of it to have actual interactions with the community. Yeah. What makes him a good ambassador to Buffalo?
Oh, he loves people. You think about the way he's come up, his childhood, and then going to Temple and his experience there, then coming to the league, and just I think the journey that he's been on and been through, it helps because he can connect with so many different types of people.
I think Dwayne Carter's, he's been full go since you guys opened his window. How close do you feel you are to a decision there in terms of whether to lift him?
Today we'll know more. And I talked to the coaches last night and Nate as well, and we're at a point now where today we'll get a better feel as to whether he's able to go or not Sunday.
A big emphasis after Sunday was that winning the division is just one step in this journey. Just how have you seen the guys get refocused and turn their attention to this week's game?
Yeah, they did a good job. Wednesday was, as I mentioned, a walkthrough. Yesterday, focus was there as well, even more so. And then today, we'll see where that goes. I think the biggest thing is just we've got to be taking it one day at a time and fully present.
The time where rookies may experience that rookie wall. I know you've had a couple rookies who've been injured for a few weeks, but how have you seen that group attacking the final 5 weeks of the regular season and push into the playoffs?
Yeah, there's a difference, right? You got some guys who have played, some guys who haven't, some guys who have had a little bit of an opportunity, and then some guys who haven't touched the field. So just keeping those guys as fresh as possible down the stretch will be huge for us.
Credit to you, every player I speak to always goes back to the culture that you and Brandon Bean have created. But do you ever reflect on just how great of a group of guys you have in that locker room? Do you think about that?
Oh, every day. Extremely grateful for it. And my level of trust with those guys in that locker room is very, very high. I can tell you that. So, and that's been earned, over the course of the season. And led by Josh, of course. He's done a phenomenal job and been very consistent. So I'm incredibly grateful for those guys.